Tensions are extremely high in Oldcastle, County Meath, between the locals and the construction workers in relation to the ongoing iPass Centre saga. We have a video here from a local concerned man who absolutely is disgusted, along with the entire country, with the disgraceful iPass centres going up everywhere in the country. They're bringing in hundreds of thousands of people from this UN, EU, human trafficking migration scheme where the government is making loads of money, but the population of Ireland is getting destroyed, with crime being increased and also lack of economic resources. It's an absolute travesty.
Ole, 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 show your face, bunch of pussies. I'll tell you something, this fucking building is gonna go up in rubble if you don't fucking stop what you're doing. And I'll fucking do it myself. Ole, 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 ole. Go on, show your face. Bunch of pussies.
So, apart from the fact that he's kind of singing Ole like he's at a football game, you can obviously see that the people that are working the construction there are extremely afraid. They're extremely afraid to show their faces to the public, to show their faces on the internet, because a lot of people in Ireland would really disown you for doing this kind of thing. I think it was 75% of people in Ireland do think that immigration is too high in this country, that there's too many illegals coming in, there's people that are taking advantage of the social welfare system. We have a complete disaster in the streets of Ireland, and the Irish government are facilitating this. They actually want this to happen even more and at a faster rate. So the country is changing in real times as the Irish people are left in the lurch. Of course, this guy said that he's going to demolish this place. He'll do it himself if this iPass centre goes up. That just shows you the tension, the anger that the locals have. They're setting up this civil war type of situation where it's going to be the elite government, where they're bringing in hundreds of thousands of people for their own benefit, and then it's going to be the rest of us, peasants, the peasants, that are going to be rebelling against the government if this doesn't happen. That's what he's basically implying. He's inferring by saying that he wants to destroy the building. And crazy, crazy stuff, guys. Another breaking story just 10 minutes ago. It says, Gabriel Alejandro Gentile, aka Barbie Kardashian, has rejoined civil society. So this is a major security alert to the public of Ireland. Barbie Kardashian is a highly disturbed person who wanted to sexually assault his own mother. He has 15 previous convictions, obviously mentally unwell with the kind of face makeup that he's wearing, attacking a social worker, pulling out clumps of hair and ripping at her eyelids. This person is a seriously dangerous person. Everybody, I would advise, stay far away. Women, men, and children, hide your kids. Hide your flipping kids, okay? Because this person is out, and these are the kind of people that are just being released back into public like they're flipping from somewhere in the jungle. I mean, it's just unbelievable, guys. This is just crazy shit that's happening now. Barbie Kardashian, I mean, trying to replicate some sort of Kim Kardashian look. I'm not really sure. A sick individual. This is a scary looking individual. This is somebody that when I was a kid, these are the people that you'd have nightmares about. Now, it's become a reality. Like Freddy Krueger, where you're in your nightmare dreams, you wake up and it's all just a dream. Well, now when you wake up from the Freddy Krueger nightmare, your reality in Ireland 2025 is the nightmare. So the third breaking news story over the last couple of days is Gardaí arrest a man with a Glock handgun. So a Glock handgun is a very nice weapon. It's like a fully plastic weapon. So this Glock 17 or Glock 19 handgun, which it looks like, is a very advanced weapon, quite expensive. It's also fully plastic, so you can get it through metal detectors. Very, very dangerous stuff, very sophisticated weapon. Basically, a man here was arrested in possession of a firearm, ammunition, suspected drugs, and related illegal contraband. So it says on Monday, Gardaí attached to the Dublin Metropolitan Region apprehended and arrested a man that was in possession of €23,000 worth of cocaine, a Glock, and magazines that go along with the Glock. During the course of the operation, Gardaí also seized drug paraphernalia, along with other weapons described as weaponry. The nature of these additional items have not been specified. So there's even more weapons. So maybe nunchucks, throwing stars, you know, just crazy gang-related weapons, hammers, knives, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? They only showed the gun because it's the most dangerous, obviously. The guy probably had Rambo knives, all that kind of stuff. A man in his 30s was arrested at the scene, and he's going to be before the Criminal Courts of Justice in Dublin. And I just want to say, this is why I'm reporting on this news. So all the Irish cucked men and women that don't want to own firearms to protect themselves, only the criminals in Ireland have handguns and weapons now, while the rest of the Irish public have nothing to defend ourselves. The criminals are allowed to walk around with handguns. They don't care about the law because criminals never care about the law. But law-abiding citizens, we aren't allowed to protect ourselves from crackpots like this. What are you going to do if a man rolls up on you with a Glock and says, "All right, bitch, give me your iPhone. Shut up, bitch, give me your iPhone." And takes your wallet, your iPhone, steals your car, sexually assaults your girlfriend? What are you going to do? You can't do anything. What if they want to do another Aisling Murphy? What if a psychopathic person from outside the state, ISIS member, gets a hold of weaponry like this? They can cause unlimited damage with this kind of stuff, whereas the Irish public will be able to do nothing. We'll have to ring, call the Gardaí. "Hey, Gardaí, there's a guy running down O'Connell Street with a Glock. He just shot and killed 10 people in the head because he has a bunch of magazines and ammunition with him. Can you come down and help us out?" Or you could have a citizen that flipping takes out their own handgun and kills them. And it neutralizes the threat, I should say. But no, we're not allowed handguns in this country. We're not allowed anything in this country to defend ourselves. They tell us to take martial arts classes and go to the gym. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think you can outrun a 9mm bullet? Okay, do you think you can outrun a flipping 45 ACP? No, not going to happen. You can't outrun bullets, guys. So all this gym work and all this flipping doing martial arts isn't going to do shit when somebody has a flipping machine gun or a flipping Rambo knife. You're going to die. Thanks, Irish government. We're at the will of the criminals now in this country. Fourth breaking news story today is Oktoberfest in Germany, one of the oldest running traditions in the entire world, let alone country, has been closed due to a credible bomb threat contained in a letter. The US Consulate General in Munich has issued a security advisory after the bomb threat. Munich Mayor Dieter Reiter wrote in a statement that Oktoberfest cannot be open today because of the current threat situation. He described a crime that occurred in the early hours in the morning in the north of Munich today. I think there was like a car blown up as well. Police said a man's body was found with fears there was a booby trap inside his backpack. The man's house, which belongs to his parents, was also booby trapped. Shots have also said to be fired during the police operation. So he shot back and the police killed him. Then he had a suicide bomb in his backpack. I think he blew up a car as well. There's also speculation between a connection about bomb threats and this man's death. The man is believed to have taken his own life. So now we're losing traditions in Europe and Ireland because of crazy crackpot criminals that are coming in from God knows where. Or homegrown criminals. Who the hell knows? They don't tell us descriptions of any of these people. Not only do we have illegals committing crazy crimes, we also have our own Irish government, like Social Democrats Gary Gannon, that actually want to bring in more asylum seekers, that want to bring in more illegal immigrants.
Just almost flip it back to you in terms of language. There's a lot of people would listen to some of the language that you use, and even though you say you're in favour of a system with deportation, you're in favour of a system that's balanced, it sounds like almost you're in favour of an open system that has very little effective controls in it. And it's trying to get that balance right, which is what government is trying to do, which is what I regard my job as trying to do, is not to have an open system, not to have a restrictive system, but to have a firm, fair and effective system that actually delivers. And
so we had the reports today about the number of overpayments going to ICE.
So is that we will not have a broken system, and that's what the whole migration pact is there.
Absolutely, but the people are in the system at the moment and not the cause of that. So while they're here, they should be treated with respect, accommodated appropriately, given a fair hearing that includes an oral appeal so they can actually lay out their trauma in their own language, in their own words, so they can capture deeper. And at the moment, that's not where the priority is. The priority seems to be, we're going to pay these guys to go home because that's all they're here for.
The priority is to have the firm, fair and effective system that allows them to have their hearing, but also, if they're not successful in their hearing, that allows us to have a system to remove people.
Gary said they should be.
Fine Gael as well, also crazy that, they're literally paying people €10,000 now to leave the country, which is just going to incentivize more people to come to the country and abuse that system. It's absolutely disgusting. Nobody in the Irish government is actually more conservative. Nobody is concerned about the welfare of the people here. They've completely destroyed this country from the beginning of time. I mean, we need to vote in new leadership. We need to have a vote. And anyone but Fine Gael, Sinn Féin and Fianna Fáil would be better than these people, these crackpots. Lastly, I'll finish my news segment today with this. Vietnam erased bank accounts of people who refused digital ID. So Vietnam erases 86 million bank accounts of non-compliant citizens who refused the digital ID. You can see in the UK, they're bringing in digital ID. Many countries in Europe have it as well. It's basically to track your own people. It's tyranny. It's 1984. It's horrendous. The worst thing that's ever happened to the people of Ireland. I, for one, will be refusing this digital ID if it ever comes into Ireland. But on top of that, if I do refuse digital ID in Ireland, then we will lose our bank account. We have no means to actually pay for food and pay for things if we don't adhere to the government system. We are in a digital war right now, guys. This is an underground war. I just bought another fisherman camo hat because I gave my other one to my friend. I will be wearing it from now on because this is all out war now. It's absolutely crazy, guys. We have to resist this the best way possible, which is push back against the government online, social media, in person, go on protests, voice your concerns, and also vote for new leadership. We should have Maria Steen as president and a more right-leaning conservative government in power. One day that will happen. Hopefully, I can help push that to happen. I love you all. If you want to support me in doing so, hit the join link underneath the video for just €3 per month. Can help support me, push back against the mainstream media. We have a ton of members now, so I really appreciate the love and support. Can't do it without you all, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys.